We got a great guest for tonight. One of the president's sons, the executive VP of the Trump Organization, Eric Trump. Eric, thank you for joining us tonight.
It's great to be on, Chris.
Eric, only thing that matters to me is to say, man, I'm so sorry for what you guys had to deal with on Saturday. How are you guys doing? How did you handle it as a family? How confident are you that he'll be safe from now on?
Yeah. I can't answer the last one because I'm not. I mean, based on the Secret Service director's answers that, she couldn't put snipers up on the roof because of the massive slope when you have a roof that's like this, Chris. I'm not sure if I can answer that question, but listen, we're doing well. He's doing well. He's the toughest guy I've ever met in my life. I was watching my two young children, 6 years old, 4 years old, and we pretty much watched, my father get assassinated, their grandfather get assassinated. He stood up, he had blood running down the side of his face. That's not a moment I'll ever forget. Exactly 48 hours later, I was the delegate from the state of Florida that cast a deciding ballot that made him the Republican nominee for president of the United States. And so you have these lows in life, and then you have these highs in life, and we certainly felt all of those in a 24-hour period of time. But, Chris, the love of this room is tremendous, and I'm sure you're seeing it. I'm sure you're reporting on it. But, these are people that love this country. They love our nation. They love our flag. They're great people. They're in here dancing, waving the American flags, and having a wonderful time. And when he came out that night, it was tears across the room. He realized he could have been dead. Had he not moved his face 1 inch, by divine intervention, he was even doing that slide at that point. Normally he does at the end of the speeches. He would have been dead right now. You would have had a former president and very likely a future president get executed, shot in the head on national TV that was being broadcast by you guys and, frankly, all around the world. And we better be better than that as Americans. We better be better than that as Americans. We deserve more out of leadership. We deserve more out of protection. We deserve more out of a lot of things, but that can't happen. It just can't happen.
Well, it did. The question is why, how you stop it, and how you get us to a better place, because who knows if the guy did it because of what he heard from or about your father. It doesn't really matter to me. You got to figure out how the security broke down. I'm with you on that 100%, but I don't care about the guy's motivations. I just agree with you. We have to be better. Give me a personal read, if you don't mind, Eric, what you want the audience to understand about how your father processed what happened to him and what he communicated to your kids about what they saw and how it affected him.
Yeah, well, he called me from the hospital. I think that was the first phone call that he made, and obviously let me know he was okay. And it was a kick to the stomach, just to say the least, when you're seeing that. I mean, Chris, you didn't know. Obviously, you saw blood coming out of his face, but you heard multiple shots. You didn't know if he took shots to the torso. You didn't know where else he was hit. You didn't know if any of those agents were hit. And the girl that was just on the screen, and I've been defending her relentlessly. She's one of the finest agents you'll ever meet. She was with me for a 3-year period of time. She is the greatest, the best. I would do anything for her, and she would have taken a bullet for my father, and every agent on that stage would have taken a bullet for my father. And it breaks my heart that they arrived with him 15 minutes before the rally, and they're put in the position that they were put in. So I am in total defense of those incredible people on the screen right now because they're the best of the best, where I am in total, we must find out what happened on that perimeter, though. I mean, we just have to. But listen, he was strong. He got off that stage, and he said, fight, fight, fight. And you've covered it for years. You and I have known each other for years. This has been his life for the last 8 years. This has been my life. I've been subpoenaed 110 times. They've impeached him. They've tried to divide our family. They've gone after him. They wanted to bankrupt him. They've thrown phony charge after phony charge on him. You guys know a lot about those. Like, I mean, every way that they could use politics to attack a family, they weaponized the system. And he's been dealing with this. And I went on a show, and I'm not proud of this, Chris, but I went on a show a month ago, and I said, I'm fearful that they'll try and kill him. And I'm not a tinfoil hat wearing guy. I think you know that about me. I'm not that guy. And then we ended up where we were on Saturday evening, and it's scary as hell. But I think it does change your outlook on life. I do think it changes your message. When you have a brush with death like that, I think you probably realize what's important in life and what's not. What battles you want to pick and what you don't, what you want your legacy to be. And I definitely think that had input on the speech that he's going to give tomorrow night, literally right after I speak.
Well, listen, I just, I wanted to leave you guys alone in the moment to process, but, politics fades fast when it gets to this type of level of violence, level of fear. I remember when it was my father and when it was my brother, and they would even have threats, how shaking that would be to the family. So you get nothing but my heart.
That's right.
And I wish the best for the family with this. And I'm very surprised how fast he came back. I mean, forget about in that moment, how brave he was, and that's the only way to see it. But the resilience is impressive. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.